Hi guys, welcome back to our chemistry class. Let's move through this session, molecules of element and molecules of compound. What is an ion? So these three topics we have to complete today. Okay, and I am providing your textbook page here for more clarification of our topics. Okay, I think it may be very helpful for you to understand very easily. Otherwise, I am providing you lots of notes and lots of topics and class and all, but there is a risk to find out the page number of your textbook and also to read the passage and all. So I think it may be helpful for you from the difficult studies. Okay, so let's move through these three topics of what we have to complete today. So first one, molecules of element. On this topic, we are going to understand what is atomicity, monoatomic molecules, diatomic molecules, polyatomic molecules. Okay, so these four topics we need to cover in this session, molecules of elements. So what is atomicity? On reading this passage, you can get the answer what is atomicity. The molecules of element are constituted by same type of atoms, and the molecules of many elements such as argon, helium, whatever may be. So what is you please read this passage clearly. Okay, so what is atomicity is the number of atoms constituting a molecule is known as atomicity. Means, for example, hydrogen is existing as H2. So the atomicity of hydrogen is what? Hydrogen molecule is what? The two atoms of hydrogen are combining to form one molecule of hydrogen atom. One molecule of hydrogen. Hydrogen, and that means what? Two atoms are combining to form one molecules of hydrogen. That means the atomicity of hydrogen molecule is 2. Okay, now so what is atomicity? I think you may be clear. The number of atoms which are participating to form a molecule is called the atomicity of that particular molecule. Okay, now what is monoatomic, diatomic, polyatomic? Monoatomic is what? Suppose the molecule is what? Containing only one atom. Then that is what? Then that is a kind of monoatomic molecule. The atomicity of that molecule is what? 1. Okay, and suppose for example argon, helium, etc. means argon is existing argon is existing as a molecule in single atomic state itself. Okay, means only one atom of argon is what actually the molecule itself. Okay, so what is the atomicity of the argon molecule? Suppose the question is what is the atomicity of argon molecule, then the answer is 1. Okay, because the argon is existing in single state, means in singly existing. Okay, single atom is existing as molecule also. Okay, now next one, so this is what monoatomic. Now diatomic molecule are what? The molecules which contain 2 atoms. That is diatomic molecules. Example, hydrogen H2, oxygen O2. 2 atoms of oxygen are there for oxygen molecule and so on. Now polyatomic molecule. Suppose the molecule containing 3 atoms. The atomicity is what? 3, then the atomicity is 3. 4, then atomicity is 4, and so on. So for example ozone is, you know what is ozone, and the ozone have structure O3. Okay, that is what? 3 atoms of oxygen are combining to form the one molecule of ozone, that is O3. Okay, so this is coming under the category of polyatomic molecule. Okay, so this is what about in this session. You please read the atomicity of some elements are provided you in your table as non-metal, argon, helium, oxygen. Here argon is monoatomic, helium is monoatomic, oxygen is diatomic, and so on. Metals, every metals are provided for you here. Sodium, iron, aluminium, copper, all are monoatomic, and so on. So please read this passage in your textbook. Okay, now next session, molecules of compounds. So in this session we studied molecules of elements. Now we are going to study molecules of compounds. Okay, now atoms of different elements joining together in definite proportion to form molecules of compound. What is it actually? Nothing. Compounds are forming by joining of different elements. Okay, different elements of different atoms. Okay, and that is what known as compound. I think you may be clear what I am saying here. Okay, what is molecules of compound? Different elements joining together to form what? Compound. For example, water. Water molecule is a compound, and hydrogen is a element. Oxygen is another element. Both of them are joining together to form H2O. Okay, and the mass of water is provided 18 gram. That is what 2 hydrogen atom plus 16. What 16 is what atomic mass of oxygen. Simplest ratio of there is 2 is to 16. That is what 1 is to 8. And the ratio by number is 2 is to 1. What is this? Ratio by number means 2 hydrogen atom and 1 oxygen atom. That is what 2 is to 1. So what is the ratio by mass? Mass of oxygen is 2, 1 into 2. Okay. And sorry, mass of hydrogen is 1 into 2. Mass of oxygen is 16. So 2 is to 16 is what? Simplest ratio 1 is to 8. So you please remember these 2 points. Ratio by mass and ratio by number. Okay. Now, what is an ion? In this session, we need to know what is an ion. Charged species. Charged species are known as ions. Now, what is anion? Anion is what? If the charge is negative, then such type of charged species is known as anion. Charge is positive, then that is cation. So, what is polyatomic ion? Sometimes 2 or more atoms, yes, all together having a single charge. For example, OH minus. Okay, OH minus means oxygen and hydrogen all together have the minus charge. So that is what coming under polyatomic ion. So let me give an example for anion. Cl minus, chlorine, anion have negative charge. That is what anion. Cation, H plus. Hydrogen alone has positive charge. Cation. Polyatomic means 2 or more ions. Okay. A group of atoms carrying a charge is known as polyatomic ion. Okay. So this is what about our today's topic. And here a table for you. Some ionic compounds ratio by their mass. You read it just for your understanding. Okay. So have a nice day. Study well, make notes. If you have doubt, please ask me. Okay.